my song. Let's sing it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's insane. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah!
Hey, hey, hey! Oh my God. I'm so tired of being sick, guys. Welcome to Coolest Alive, where we cut through the noise and spotlight only the fire, the picks, and classics that'll make your week extra fucking awesome. I'm your host, the coolest man alive, Jesse Blaze Snyder. I'm broadcasting from the very edge of my company's studio, the Blacklight District. And, oh my God, is it finally Friday? It's Friday. And today we've got a shorty diving into one of my favorite books of all time. Yeah, that's right. But remember, you can join us every Tuesday for the best in music, Wednesday for the greatest comics and graphic novels, and Thursdays it's all-time greatest films and the best of what's in theaters now. So just to recap, because I know this is new for everybody, new thing, Tuesday through Friday, we got 4 brief, probably 10 to 15 minute heartfelt media recommendations per week. Plus, Saturdays, it's our hour-long show where we're either celebrating something great at great length or tearing the roof off modern culture in the name of improving its future. And if you want to recommend the show now, please tell people it's Coolest Alive, because that's the new title. And like I said, with the branding, I've said this a couple times, with the branding, we've opened it up to music, and we've opened it up to a little bit of a wider range of some of the things that we've been talking about before. Anyway, before we ignite this fire here, a quick pulse from the heart of it all. My company, Blacklight District Studio, which crafts music that rewires your brain, comics that hijack your dreams, merch that wears like armor, and podcasts that you listen to right now. In cohort with the podcast studio who puts out our show. Anyway, we've always got something cooking on Kickstarter for my company. We've done 2 comics already, and right now we have an awesome Healing Frequency album. It's pop, rock, soul, music for everybody, music you can play for your grandma, but it's got edge, it's got cool spirit to it. You know, it's really written to help heal people using healing frequencies and, you know, lyrics and melody and resonance and all of the tricks that I have in my 25-year, well, really longer than that since I've been a little kid writing songs. Years of writing songs, you know, have gone into me making this healing frequency record, and I really want people to hear it, and I really want to get the word out about healing frequencies. I haven't mentioned previously on previous episodes this week, but we made a petition, actually, that you can find to sign to change standard tuning from 432 hertz, from 440 hertz to 432. If you look at a picture of 440 hertz, what it does to a droplet of water, and what 432 does, you'll go, let's do that one, 432. It's like no contest. It's amazing. Anyway, the campaign's running for, I guess, like 5 more days now, probably. If you're listening to this late, it might be over, but you can still pledge late for the campaign. Just some of the things are a little bit more expensive, and some of them will eventually disappear. But you can check it out on our Kickstarter page if you type in Jesse Blaze Snyder or Solfeggio Healing Frequency Music, or you can just sign up for notifications for future campaigns at blacklightdistrict.studio, where you can also link to the campaign from there. And if you're not tuning in weekly to my Monday Esoteric Wisdom podcast, Everything They Don't Want You to Know, where we unpack hidden codes and forbidden threads of this world, fix that, please. Your mind is starving. You need to feed it. All right, let's crack this episode wide open. Fall is here, and with it comes cooler nights, heartier meals, and the craving for something warm and satisfying. That's where HelloFresh comes in, bringing you comforting, chef-designed recipes and fresh, seasonal ingredients right to your doorstep. This season, they've taken things to the next level with their biggest menu refresh yet. Say hello to a whole new way to do dinner. It's bigger. HelloFresh is offering larger portion sizes and has doubled its menu with over 100 options each week. It's healthier. HelloFresh now helps you eat greener with new veggie-packed recipes. And it's tastier, with steak and seafood recipes delivered every week for no extra cost. Plus, new seasonal produce each week, from snap peas to stone fruit to corn on the cob and more. 91% of customers say they feel healthier eating with HelloFresh. 9 out of 10 say dinner is more delicious with HelloFresh. Whatever the case, HelloFresh is America's #1 choice for home cooking. My favorite thing about HelloFresh is how it cuts my food waste in half. I hate wasting food, and I love saving brain cells on cooking at the end of the day with pre-portioned ingredients and easy directions how to prepare them from HelloFresh. The best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/CGA10FM now to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/CGA10FM to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life. Today's pick is a journey that built worlds. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, first published in 1937. You got Bilbo Baggins, a cozy hobbit who'd rather smoke his pipe than chase any trouble, gets dragged into an adventure by this crazy wizard Gandalf and a crew of eclectic, very different, interesting, cartoonish dwarves led by Thorin Oakenshield. Their quest to reclaim a stolen mountain kingdom and its gold from Smaug, a dragon whose greed like incarnate, like he's just like representation of greed. It's a tale of unlikely courage for Mr. Bilbo Baggins as he's finding his edge and riding. Riddling with Gollum in the dark in this book. For those of you who are Lord of the Rings fans, the movie of The Hobbit really was disappointing. I mean, the 3 movies, it was very disappointing. But there's a lot of allusions to the book and, and the greatness in those small ways of the introduction to Gollum, which I had totally wrong, and I'll talk about it in a little bit when I was a kid reading the book. But I've read this multiple times, not just as like a kid, but like growing up as a teenager or whatever. And I think the last time I read it was in my 20s. But this is, where the riddles in the dark come from. And that's one of my favorite scenes in any book. Really made me feel something at the time. But you got goblins and worms with a Y. Worms. I don't know. I've never known if you were supposed to pronounce it differently. Worms. And a fucking dragon, and this fucking, oh man, I always loved that dragon. And I don't know, I feel like I'm capable of like scaring the shit out of myself if like things are written well, and the Hobbit definitely is. Tolkien's prose, they feel like a campfire story. They're really rich with myth and heart. This is like where the idea of creating a world comes from. Sometimes it can be a little long in the tooth. I talked about, I think at some point on an episode a long time ago, about how I'm pretty positive that the William Goldman in his novel, which is my favorite book of all time, The Princess Bride, that he was lampooning the style of Tolkien, which he felt was a little like, oh God, well, you get to the point. And sometimes you get a little bit of that, especially as you get like on the hook for something and you want the tables to turn and things to move forward. And you're like, oh my God, what about what other hobbits and the things that they eat or they like? Or like, you're like wasting some amount of time listening to something that's just like, not necessarily super important to the plot is, I guess, what I'll say. But putting that aside, I really had a hard time with books. Comic books were my go-to. I enjoyed comic books. I got into comic books quicker. I didn't really get into books, honestly, until I got into nonfiction books. I read tons of nonfiction books, and honestly will probably end up over the years when it comes to me reviewing books, and I might not even do a lot of them because I don't think they're all appropriate for this like show, because it's more generally like entertainment stuff. I have, for fiction, I've gravitated to comics and film. For books, I tend to gravitate towards nonfiction stuff. But I'll definitely cover some nonfiction books. And a few of my favorite fiction books, because I have read a decent amount. But in general, I would always read like fucking shit that was assigned to you in classes and whatnot. And like, I was always just so, they would tell me what a classic it was or whatever else. Like fucking Catcher in the Rye or the fucking, Of Mice and Men's okay. Or 12 Angry Men's good. if you read that as a play, it was, I remember reading that in school. What was the one that I was going to mention that I fucking hate? Oh, The Great Gatsby, and like, there's a ton of them that I don't care. I do not find these books compelling. The Hobbit was like, similarly lauded. It wasn't assigned to me, but I had been told it was so, and like I would like it. It was my sensibilities kind of thing. And I was very pleasantly surprised. And it really captured my attention and, I had me thinking about it thereafter because of just the wonderful world building done by Tolkien in the book. And even though I did find it a little overindulgent on some levels, and in general, that tends to be my problem with most fiction writers in general. I find a lot of the writers are up their own asses, and they just they just overindulge in their writing. It's just very heavy-handed, and those self-same, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, ugh, I just I can't stand anything that has that feeling. I need like a narrative to have a sense of humor to it, or I can't really enjoy it. Like one of the other main books that I'm definitely going to come and recommend in the future is a book by David Barry called Big Trouble. There's a movie that's not half as good. The fucking book is hysterical. Really, really funny. And it helps actually that I read the book as it was coming out because I thought the movie looked great and I love the cast. And even though the movie sucked, I had the cast members in my mind, which really helped tell the story. It was a fun experience. Wasn't half as good as I hoped it was going to be. But yeah, this was one of those rare fiction books. And if you have any really great ones out there for me that you think writers with a good sense of humor, because that does tend to be my downfall when it comes to fiction books. I really like if it's too self-serious, I just I can't do it. Or I only get so far. Like reading Jurassic Park or whatever. Even that, just all so stilted. I'd rather see some exciting visuals to go along with the story, or read something that has a little bit more humor to it. There are some more exceptions, to the rule of things that I've read that I've enjoyed that I might dust off some memories of, and even slightly serious things like. I did a whole big episode on The Princess Bride, so you got to go check out The Princess Bride. But another great book of William Goldman's that is based on, or a movie is based on it. It's called Marathon Man. Great book. The movie really pales in comparison. And the sequel, Brothers, is quite good too. But I'll probably just do one episode on that in the future at some point. Anyway, I just wanted to say there's a very funny poem that talks about how there's no female characters in The Hobbit, and I didn't even notice that. I was like, I never thought I was chauvinistic until that moment, and I was like, oh no, I didn't notice there was no women. But at the same time, I not noticing, I don't think this necessarily says that I'm inherently biased. But there's a lot of great monsters, a lot of great different scenes and whatnot. I really enjoyed the hell out of The Hobbit, the book. Don't judge the book by the 3 movies that they made. The books are much more concise, fun, a little bit kid-oriented, worthy of reading with your kids, especially when they're getting 10. My kid's 10 right now, and I think I'm going to buy it for him for Christmas this year because it's a good one to read. He's got a good teacher that's encouraging reading in some ways that I like, so I'm going to try to support that as well. And that was actually what made me think of recommending The Hobbit, because I was just immediately, that was my first go-to book to recommend to Gray. I was like, you know what I'll recommend? The Hobbit. So anyway, I don't know if I have anything else to say about it. Oh, I do have one more thing to say. Yeah, as a kid, I had misread it. I misread it, and then I misread it the same every time because except the last time when I went back, because I found out that I had misread it, and I was like, what? I misread the book? Which was, I misread the description of Gollum. Just based on whatever it was, I thought he was this big, scary, hulking thing. And I remember when he showed up in The Lord of the Rings, I was like, that's not Gollum. That's not Gollum. So it was around that time where I went back and I reread the book because I was like, I can't believe I could misread such an important thing. And I got to that section of the book. I think I first thing first, I went straight to that section of the book and I was like, let me see this. And I started reading the description and I forget what it is now, but whatever it was, I was like, well, that's not remotely what I pictured in my mind. I completely missed that. I completely missed the description. So he was much more menacing and scary when I had read him as a kid. That's that scene with Gollum and him tricking Gollum. I love that scene. I love that book. It's a great book. That's why I'm recommending it. That's why it's my first book. I don't know what I'm going to do. This Friday, I can go on for ages with recommendations for films. I can go on for ages with recommendations for graphic novels and comic books. I can go on for ages with recommendations for albums and music. I can go on a little less long with TV shows. I can go on a little less long with documentaries. I can go on a little less long with books. I can go on a little less long with... I don't know. What other things was I talking about doing? I don't know. Any other, all the entertainment shit that I might recommend to you, I'm going to put here in this Friday show. So, I might even do some, toy lines and stuff at certain points if something really cool comes out that I think is worth sharing with everybody. Really, these 4 days a week is just now dedicated to me celebrating my favorite things. And oh my God, do I have a lot to say about music? Oh my God, do I have a lot to say about comics? Oh my God, do I have a lot to say about movies? And then it's not like I don't have a lot to say after that. We just finished talking about The Hobbit. We'll be talking about more. I don't know what I'm doing next week, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Anyway, that's it. Your coolest alive pick for the day. You can join us Tuesday for music, Wednesdays for comics, Thursdays for movies, Fridays for all sorts of stuff, and Saturdays for our hour-long Mother Show, which I'll be getting to tomorrow. Anyway, you can hit me up at jbs@blacklightdistrict.studio, and you can let me know if any of this stuff that I'm recommending is sparking for you. Are you watching this shit? Are you reading this shit? Do you love it? I would love to know that. Also, don't sleep on my Monday show, Everything They Don't Want You to Know. That's where the real map of this universe unfolds every week. So, seriously, check out that show. Blacklight District Studio is always making music, comics, merch. We're always evolving. Back us on Kickstarter, get notifications and stuff by going to blacklightdistrict.studio. You can link there to the campaign that we've got right now for the Sound Healing Frequency music and pledge now. I think there's only 4 or 5 days when you're listening to this. Anyway, this is Jesse Blaze Snyder. I love you guys with all my heart. I'm signing off from the Blacklight District, and I'm saying stay cool and stay alive. Please. Way too many people are dying. I love you guys. Be good. You've been listening to Coolest Geek Alive with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snyder. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent geek culture content. Thanks for listening.
It's my favorite part! Isn't it heavy? I played that! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Coolest alive! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Stay with your tribe! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Revenge of the Geeks! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Week after weeks! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Laughing with you! It's gonna be fucking awesome! And crying sometimes too! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Spelling it out! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Making you shout! It's gonna be fucking awesome. Talking some shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Living the shit. My voice gonna be fucking awesome. Food in our mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Get in the mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Tell all your friends. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Call right or text. show. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Ready, set, go. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Just wait. You'll see. You'll all see.
You'll all see.
The podcast playground. Hooray!